on to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on last year's national champion, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
On the run, it's Sands. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bobby cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Rushes on him. Got a man, it's Fry. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Navy will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it from the gun. Thrust that arm out. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Fast completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Grab in backfield. It's Williams. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to throw. It's Chadwick. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody somebody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pressure coming.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Troy. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll toss it. Across the 25, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitch man. Picking up a massive gain for this offense.
The play action fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the pitch. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him drills it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll leave it with him. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Running through contact. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now they're going to throw it. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Haul that baby in and stroll into the end zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a crease, it's Sands. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Sends it back in motion. On the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Navy now in trouble here on third and long. To the air. It's McMillan. Pocket breaking down. And the sack. All the way back at the 5. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here come the Irish back on offense. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard bounces on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when we're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Snagged in the middle. It's Clayton. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Motion from the back. Scanning the field. It's McMillan. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Smith. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Irish send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. To the air, it's McMillan. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. He'll start this drive firing. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. They'll move the tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. He'll take it himself. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they do on third down. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's Clayton. There he goes. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. At the 45 on his way. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Throwing right. Zips it out to his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hauls it in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To throw, it's Chadwick. It's complete to the left. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds a man in the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. What a disappointment. No good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish back on offense. Going to the run to start this second half.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. Finds his man down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Quarterback on the keep. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
It's now second and goal.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Troy. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Malone. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. They punted away on 4th down. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Gilbert.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to the well. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Got it behind the line, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, the ground game. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He'll pitch it. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Great job by the back on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Bolden. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. A designed run for the quarterback. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. The big fullback's got it. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Makes the grab, it's Gilbert.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bolden. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
Second down coming up.
Back to throw, it's McMillan. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Clayton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The give on the inside. Turns it on at midfield. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And that's another first down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quick release on the RPO. Turning it on. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking for a man. It's Chadwick. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Motion from the back. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll pull it on the read. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Now on the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Off play action on first down. Hit as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. The option look. Now the toss. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Run it with the fullback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off play action. Here's the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Navy now facing third and short. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. And here comes the Navy offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Gets the back moving. Give to the big fullback. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. Makes the grab on the left. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There he goes. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Pulls and fires complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. The RPO, it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll try the run. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent and